And here we are at Caravan Salon Düsseldorf 2023. And one of the most exciting new innovative launches here is the Fendt AdFENDTure. Fendt AdFENDTure, get it? The Live, Work, Connect concept. And this has been conceived by a really lovely guy called Tom from Cisco, who's been collaborating with Fendt to produce this amazing space. So without further ado, let's go and meet Tom and have a look at this incredible concept. Tom, where are you? Hey! Hi Tom, how you doing?
Andrew, fine, how are you doing?
We're good. Tell us about this amazing concept.
Just come in. So, yeah, this is something what you just have seen that is regular, and I think the party starts here.
Yeah.
So because the idea for us really was how to build something that is hybrid, where we really can work professionally and in a different way. Different way would mean that we really took care on a lot of things like design, health, ergonomic, and this was really important to us. And as you can see here, so normally we would sit down, you see there's a missing table, we will come to this later on, but you see some specific parts here. So let me say, this for example is something I really love, and I think you tested this already.
I
so
did.
It helps us really to sit in a great way. Because when we're sitting and working for hours, it's always the question, what do we do for our health? And that's why we love this product. And it's about ergonomic and design. So that's something we need for working. But how can we work here now? So nothing to work to be able to work, and that's why we took this lovely product
Look at
inside.
this.
And now we have really a desk, but it's more. So the company Biecto, who's creating this, says this is not a desk; it's a platform. So why is it a platform? Because if we would sit down now and we would work, and we would take our equipment, of course, and we can go for some gadgets just to work, and that way then we have everything here inside. And what we always need if we work with a lot of information is, for example, a second display. So this is another innovation. It's coming to Europe now. It's from Australia. It's espresso displays. And this is something we can stick in this platform. Sticking means it's magnetic.
Cool.
So, and sticking means, so I'm 1.76 m, I think, small.
So 5'9", 5'10", yeah.
Yeah, and I could put it wherever I want to, then I can stick it. And the great thing, it's a touch screen, so I can combine this with my MacBook. Then I have a touch screen, I have a pencil, and I could work like this, for example, with a pencil. And if I would go for a meeting, for example, then I would need specific lights. But this is a nice light to work. This would be a great light.
So for meetings or
Right.
or live streaming, if you are a YouTuber.
Yes, if you
Yeah.
would work here, it's an easy one because you could stick your camera here, a microphone, maybe not something like this, maybe others you could stick here. So this is a specific one, and we really thought about how can we use this space in the most efficient and productive way, and that's what we did. And that's why we hunted really for innovation, like the seat, like the desk, and like products like this. So this is a great product we use. So it looks funny, but it's really magic, because you can see it here. For example, I can stick into my smartphone here, or I could use my pencils or whatever you want to. And if I need it right here, I can stick it there, I could stick it there, and then it's getting like a symphony of production, let's say.
Yeah.
And this is really great, because everything we need with regards to power, USB-A or USB-C is here inside.
All there.
So this is one way we could work.
Yeah.
And I would say then it's time maybe sometimes to say, okay, done deal, and we can close this. But if, for example, we would sit together having a brainstorming, we can use this foil, it's magnetic, and we could change it to a foil that is able to use whiteboarding, for example.
Yeah.
And then we could work together. how we do this. So there's a lot of magic inside, like for example this table we created together with Fendt. So now it's an easy one, for example, to sit down, okay? And we could work, and maybe we could think about things here. We could use the music system, which is really fantastic. Music generates innovation and motivation, I would say. But if I would say, oh, I have to work again, we have really innovative products like this one. So a lot of people say, yeah, is it a toolbox? Can I put a screwdriver or a hammer inside? Of course you could. Yeah. But the nice thing is we can flip this. Yep. And then, for example, we can include a power bank, or we could just take the laptop like this, and then you can see this here. It's easier for me to see the screen, but to have the camera in a better position. Yeah. And if I, for example, would put a power bar inside, when I have keyboard and a mouse, then it's getting a kind of mini solution to work, or I could just carry it outside. So, so this is a funny thing. I wouldn't say a funny thing, it's really an efficient thing. And everything I really took care on is about design. So that's why we, for example, have this guy on board, let's say. Yeah. And let's say there's maybe last 2 innovations we have inside. So people always ask, okay, how about the space, weight? So this looks like not a really important innovation, but it is, okay? Yeah. So it's very it feels like carrying nothing. Like cardboard, yeah. And if you do this, for example, you just can sit down, okay? So we have this in different ways. So if we would say, for example, okay, Andrew, let's go for a sit-in. So it's just like this. We can go outside. We could take the MacBook with us, or we could work here. So it's really flexible to bring this all together. Fantastic. And last thing that was quite important to me is I love water. Yeah. So water is everything to me. And it's always the question where to get the water. So we have a lot of water in the caravan, of course. So this is really great because I have a very specific filter inside, and I could go for more sweet water or for more magnesium or whatever. And then it's... So you can control the balance in the water. Right. Fantastic, the mineral content, yeah. And then it's an easy one. If I take the water, for example, put this here inside, it's really plugged to electricity because you can control it by app. Then it's just like this, it's just sticking it inside, putting it here, pressing some buttons, and then you can say with gas, no gas, whatever. Wow. But this is really great because we don't generate rubbish here anymore. No. And that's why we really try to put the most efficient stuff inside. No plastic, but what if there's no electricity? Yeah, so no electricity. So let's say there are 2 things that are extremely important. I would say base is really having power. Electricity is everything. So we put a specific system from EcoFlow inside. Yeah. This really helps us. We have different ones. We have this one sticking here, but we could plug it out and take it out. If the weather is great, then we can use it. That's why it's really not mounted. It's flexible. We have a solar panel outside. Yeah. So let's say this is really critically important to us to work here inside. And the next thing is really, if I think it's here, it should be. We hope. No, yes. Nope. Sorry, I did not clean up. Okay. You can see it here. This is CamperNet. This is really great because we have 5G, we have a router, we can plug in all the cables. We connected this to network access, for example. It generates Wi-Fi. So we're really good to go in a very, I would say, designed and ergonomic way to live, work and play. Cool. Well, Tom, this is incredible. Thank you so much for showing us this amazing concept. Thank you, Andrew, for visiting us. Very well. Where can people find out more? We have a homepage, so we're here in Düsseldorf in Hall 9, and you can see it maybe outside. There is a landing page, and we name it AdFENTure, as you just told in the beginning, and AdFENTure.com is the landing page with all the content, all the information.
All the information, AdFENTure.com.
Right.
Thank you, Tom.
Thank you.
Thank you. All I can say to that, folks, is wow. But the story's not over yet. Tom has also conceived a larger Fendt Caravan, which is aimed more at the corporate market, and we'll have a very brief look at this before we finish the video. So as we come in, you can see we've got the normal seating place here and kitchen here, and so far so traditional. But then you've got doors through to basically the conference room. So if you are a business and you're presenting your product, you can sorry, another vlogger there, you can bring your clients in here. Huge screen here for meetings or for presentations, and those same really cool pop-up stools. They're as light as a feather and they are absolutely brilliant. It's just these small innovative touches that make a huge difference. So yeah, absolutely fantastic. So this is the larger version of the Fendt Live, Work and Connect concept, the AdFENTure. So there you have it, folks. I'd like to say a massive thank you to Tom for showing us this amazing collaboration with Fendt. And if you want more information about the collaboration, the products, any of the products shown, like the special stool and the desk, check out AdFENTure.com. and it should all be on there. Obviously, since the pandemic, so many people working from home and working on the road, that thing with the stool and the desk, you know, to improve your posture, reduce back problems, etc. I think these kind of things are really, really important. I've been guilty as anyone of slouching over my laptop in the caravan, and this is, I think, very, very, very important. So hopefully this will only grow legs and run. I hope you found this video interesting, folks. If you did and you enjoyed it, please do give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you don't already, and it just leaves me to say, from Ted and Dougal, who are back home with my mum, and from me, thanks for tuning in.